What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of the coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with week 2 of season 3 of the IDL. Today we are taking on Spoopy, a friend of ours, coach of these Spoopy Bird buddies. Dang it, I can't even get the goddamn word out because the first word said Birb, and I wanted to say bees for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, she's close to the Spoopy Bird buddy. God dang it, the Spoopy Bird buddies. There we go. And she has a pretty threatening team, all things considered, which consists of Roaring Moon, Glow King, Ogerpon. Then we have the Zapdos, the Donphan, the Alola. We have the Klefki, the Meloetta. We have the Mischievous. We have the Slitherwing. So this is a pretty threatening team. I cannot deny that. Um, so, hmm. I honestly think she brings any combination of the first 7. I don't think she brings the last 3. I don't think she I don't think she brings the last 3 because Slitherwing has a really tough time into things like the Mandibuzz, the Pheasantipity, the Masquerain, the Poltegeist, the freaking what's this thing called? The Mudsdale. Like these are not Pokemon this thing just beats. And that's literally like half the team right there. I don't think you bring the Mischievous because Mischievous is Mischievous. And I don't think you bring the Meloetta because if you do, it kind of has to be scarfed. We have U-turn galore on my team. Not to mention that speed tier doesn't really help into my team. It's like half my team outspeeds it basically, so I don't think that's really coming. But I do think there's value in all the other Pokemon. Zapdos is really good for Ogerpon. Donphan is her only spin blocker. Alola and Ogerpon are good for Palafin. Roaring Moon is her fastest mon as well as her hardest hitting mon. Glow King could be really good for things like Pheasantipity if I decide to bring it. And then the Klefki could be really good for like screens so her set of sweepers can flourish. So to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring Pink and Stink, the Mandibuzz. This is mainly here to help out with the Roaring Moon. We're rocking the Rocky Helmet, big pecs for the ability so we can't get our defenses dropped. 248 HP, 252 defense, 8 Spit F, Impus Nature with Foul Play, U-Turn, Roost, and Defog. So it's a basic Mandibuzz set, but it's just here to help check the Roaring Moon. And I guess just any physical attackers in general. But it's mainly Roaring Moon because the Ogerpon doesn't make contact with Ivy Cudgel, so it doesn't take Foul Play. Rocky Helmet Chip. However, Foul Play does still do a decent, it does a lot of damage to Ogerpon, though, so there is that going for us. But yeah, that's Mandibuzz. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, what's the T? The Poltegeist. He's rocking his Culver Berry. So we can live a knockoff from freaking, anything, but we can live a knockoff from Roaring Moon, even if it's banded. We're Cursed Body with max HP, max defense, Force Spit F, Bolt Nature with Shadow Ball, Strength Sap, Will-O-Wisp, and Baton Pass. This thing is mainly here to be a spin blocker for the next Pokemon I'm going to get into. We have Baton Pass so we can pivot in and out. We have Will-O-Wisp because if Roaring Moon's ever in front of us, we're going to just freaking Will-O-Wisp it as it knocks us off and pops our Culver Berry because we know we can live the hit. Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, and Donphan are all like Strength Sap targets. Roaring Moon is only one after it gets burnt though. And then we have Shadow Ball because Shadow Ball's spammable into the whole team. The only thing we can't really hit with it is Roaring Moon. But that's why we have the Culver Berry Will-O-Wisp tech because the Shadow Ball should bait it out and we can just hinder it severely after we burn it. But yeah, that is what's the T. Next on the team roster is that hazard setter I was talking about in the form of the Masquerain, also known as the Mosquito. Homie's rocking the Focus Sash. Intimidate is for the ability, so it helps with like Roaring Moon and Ogerpon in the sense that we can drop their attack stats. And even the Donphan, we are max HP, 212 defense, 44 special attack, modest nature with Sticky Web, Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, and Baton Pass. So basically, since this thing is going to be mainly in front of like physical attackers, I make sure I could hit all of them. So the 44 special attack ensures that Giga Drain can two-shot the Donphan, and then Bug Buzz hits Ogerpon and the Roaring Moon super effectively. And the only real and like her special switch in would be like the Glow King, who's still neutral to Bug Buzz, so that's like a bonus for us. But this guy's main job is going to be getting up those sticky webs to give us speed control into my opponent's team, as well as put basically damper any idea of Roaring Moon being like boost or anything, or even like Ogerpon trying to Trailblaze and sweep. Like we're gonna just shut that stuff down immediately. But yeah, that is the Mosquito. Next on the team roster is one of three setup sweepers I'm bringing this week in the form of Raiden, the Raging Bolt, who's rocking his leftovers Proto-Synthesis for the ability 12 HP, 252 special attack, 244 speed, so we can outspeed Roaring Moon on webs. We are modest nature with Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, Substitute, and Calm Mind. If we're ever in front of Zapdos, we're just going to sub on it and then start Calm Minding. His other special attackers, if we already have a Calm Mind up, we're just going to sub on them because none of them could break our sub. And Dragon Pulse and Thunderbolt literally hit the whole team. The only stipulation to this, we do need to chip the Donphan before sending this in, just so we don't run into the problem of you're sturdy, you break our sub because of EQ, and then, you know, whatever happens after that. As long as we chip Donphan, this Pokemon can just sweep her team after it gets set up. Yeah, that's Raiden. Next on the team roster is another setup sweeper in the form of... I don't know why this says Necrozma. Obviously this is Pebbles. Obviously this is a typo. I don't know how this happened, but anyway. Ogerpon Hearthflame. Rocking the Hearthflame mask, Mold Breaker for the ability, max attack, Force with F, max speed, Jolly Nature with Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Play Rough, and Sword Stance. Literally a move to hit everything on the team. Play Rough is so we can hit the, we kill the Roaring Moon. And because of Mold Breaker, we bypass Donphan's Sturdy, so at +2, Horn Leech just destroys it. And at +2, Ivy Cudgel just literally kills everything. The only exception is the Zapdos. It can actually live a +2 Ivy Cudgel unless we chip it first, and in which case, no, you don't live a +2 Ivy Cudgel. But yeah, that is Ogerpon. Once you set this girl up, she's just off to the races. And I guess since you see Necrozma in the top left, that kind of just spoils that our last Pokemon on the team roster is none other than Mr. Necrozma. I have joined the dark side, and I have decided to use my draft enemy in a game. So he's rocking the Lumberry, so he can't be poisoned or T-waved by the Glow King, as well as the Klefki, who gets T-wave. We have Prism Armor, so if I'm not mistaken, that means we take we take a quarter less on super effective hits or something like that. We are 44 defense, max special attack, 212 speed, modest nature, so we can outspeed the Roaring Moon on webs, and by extension the whole team. We have Photon Geyser, Dragon Pulse, Earth Power, and Calm Mind. This says Lumberry, but now that I think about it, I think we decided to change this to Expert Belt instead, because Expert Belt at +1 just one-shots the Roaring Moon, which is crazy, because it does have like respectable SPDF, and then Earth Power should be able to two-shot the Glow King, and then everything else should just die to Photon Geyser, except for Klefki. We should just kill that thing with Earth Power, but we have Photon Geyser because one, it's a really strong move, and two, it basically has a built-in mold breaker, so if like the Donphan's in front of us, we blow that thing up and ignore its ability. So we technically have two mold breaker mons on this team, so Donphan's Sturdy is kind of invalidated against my team. But I want you guys to remember that I'm pretty sure we dropped the Lumberry for Expert Belt, just for damage output, but I might keep the Lumberry. I'm not sure. We're still kind of debating on it. But anyway, that is the team. I hope I've said everything needed to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Spoopy. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, we are connected with Spoopy, also known as Athena. I never knew that's what your actual name was, Athena. Okay, not that it really matters, we call you Spoopy. But anyway, she brought the Ogerpon Wellspring. Go figure. My Ogerpon's cooler. She brought the Zapdos, which, I mean, I thought it could and could not come. I really thought it might not come because of it literally never beats Raging Bolt, but you know, we don't care. She has the Slow King. Okay, so that's two mons on Raging Bolt can sub on. We have the Roaring Moon. We have the Donphan, who we probably should kill before trying to set up Roaring Moon. And last but not least, we have this Slitherwing. So what does she try to lead into my Mosquito? I'd imagine we see the Zapdos first, right? Like, I'd imagine we see the Zapdos, right? Like, I would imagine we see Zapdos, but at the same time, if she leads anything but Zapdos, we're not worried. So, we're just gonna go with this. Now, it's kind of crazy she brought the Slitherwing because we didn't run any flying coverage on our Mosquito, so that could actually backfire on us. But you know what? Let's play with fire and find out. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Oh dang! I just realized I never. Too late. There's no point in me bringing it up. Too late. She did not lead off with Zapdos, actually. Okay. Uh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Giga Drain and just see. Are you? Because first of all, are you AV on this thing? Are you AV? Are you AV? I really do wonder. Are you AV? Maybe we should have clicked Sticky Web though. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe she stays in. You never know. Let's see. Let's see. Because if she goes into Zapdos, we just. Huh? You're scarfed. No, you're Rendo. You're just faster than us. Do I want to get hit by that? Do I actually want to get hit by that? Not really. If I'm being real with you, I actually don't want to get hit by that, but at the same time, you know what, bro? We're gonna click Sticky Web here and then go out into our Poltergeist, because what is this? Okay, they're gonna hit it this time. So they're a max. Why are we a max speed Dawn fan, brother? Well, sister. Like, why are we running this set? Okay, I'm here for it. Now we just go into Poltergeist, and if you kill Poltergeist, cool, because the only thing we have to do is go into our Ogre Pond and ID Cudgel you into oblivion, and these webs are here to stay, basically. And if your boot, and here's the thing, if your boot's Roaring Moon, that just means you never can acrobatics our Ogre Pond to enough to kill us, I think. Yeah, that's how that works. So you have to rapid spin, right? Or you just go for knockoff. Okay, cool. See, now we just go for the Shadow Ball, or should we go for... Actually, yeah, we just go for Shadow Ball, because if freaking Roaring Moon comes in, we're just going to go into Mana Buzz and let you chip yourself for free, basically. Yeah, we just click Shadow Ball here. Maybe we should have clicked Willow, but at the same time, I mean, you know. So we're going to probably see the Roaring Moon come in, I would imagine. Calypso, yeah, the Roaring Moon. Or this, okay. That's an option. That is definitely an option. This Shadow Ball should do some decent chip. Oh my sweet holy moly Jesus, was that a crit? No, you're just... Why are we pulling up with... Okay, these are some unorthodox sets. Maybe we should have clicked Willow there. Because it's so obvious Roaring Moon is going to come in, but, like, I don't know, bro. This is getting kind of shiced. I should have clicked Willow. There's no way you stayed. But I kind of wish that, you know, Wi-Fi had that same thing that Showdown has, where you can, like, cancel and pick again. But I ain't gonna lie. You know how many games I might have lost in my career if you could do that? Because I've definitely watched my opponents' POVs, and there'd be times where they realize instantly, ah, crap, I clicked the wrong... I made the not as optimal play this turn. And they would have had opportunities to basically change their plays back. So maybe that's a good thing we can't do that. But, if she stays in, that is very wild. Actually, hold up. I am tripping. We have Cobra Berry on this. If Roaring Moon comes in, we're just going to Will-O-Wisp you anyway, actually. Rocky Ball Huh? Brother, what are the... Spoopy, we're gonna need to have a long talk after this game is over, because these switches are very appalling. You're probably AV. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp you and then just baton pass out into my... Actually, what do you even hit me with? I just thought about that. We resist both your stabs. Does this thing get knockoff? If it gets knockoff, we're just gonna, you know, recover berry. Well, I know one thing. What's the T has put in work against the E. Okay. That's what you're working with. We're gonna Willow and then click Strength Sap and then baton pass the following turn. That's what we're gonna do. Rocky Balbooga. Okay. That's an interesting name. Actually, so we're slower than them, right? Let's baton pass out into our, let's baton pass out into something else. I should have Strength Sap there, but I think we'll be fine. I should have Strength Sap, though. We could just go into this, right? Because if I kill this thing now, That saves us a lot of problems in the future. And also, actually, let me think about something. Is there even a way for them to revenge us? I'm just going to click Cudgel. We're not going to try setting up. So who's... Okay, Spoopy, what are we doing now? I'm assuming she's going to sack the... This is a switch in. I'm assuming you're, like, physically bulky? Or not. Okay, we just click this again. So we're gonna, like, there's no switch into this. Except for the Roaring Moon, who doesn't want to get play roughed. Even Zapdos isn't technically a switch into this. Okay, we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We are here. Okay, so she swapped out. How bulky is this thing? Okay. Okay. Here's the thing that here's my perspective on this game right now. Roaring Moon, not Roaring Moon. Donphan, chipped. Zapdos, chipped. Slowking, chipped. Slitherwing, chipped. The only things that aren't chipped are the Roaring Moon and the goddamn... Okay, so first of all, right here, right now, what we're going to do is go out into this. Because... it's one of two things. You Volt Switch, you Roost, you go for an Air Slash or a Hurricane. I would imagine it's the Volt Switch more than likely. Or you Roost. Okay, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to take advantage of that. And we're going to click a very funny button called Calm Mind. We are going to Calm Mind on them right now. If Donphan comes in, we will outspeed you. And we can kill you. If Ogerpon comes in, you're taking a lot of... I don't think Ogerpon wants to come... Well, here's the thing, though. You have to account for us potentially clicking Draco right now. Like, something has to come in on this hit. And who wants to do it? I'm very curious. Who actually wants to do it? And if you bring in Calypso, if I see Calypso's cute self come in, I promise you I'm clicking sub the next turn because you should not be able to break our sub. And if you break our sub, then okay, good, cool to you. Tantor, that is the Donphan. Who we know is not whatchamacallit. So we're going to Calm Mind in your face. We're going to Calm Mind in your face. And we're about, and since there's no Klefki here, this is the freest Dragon Pulse in the history of Dragon Pulses. And if Roaring Moon, the only thing that should be able to one-shot us actually decides to show its face, I'm just saying we should one-shot you, buddy. And if you outspeed us, that means you're scarfed. Which would be good information for us. So this thing is dead. That's one kill for Raging Bolt. That's one kill for a Raging Bolt. What the heck? Okay. What the heck, bro? I guess we'll be back. Alright, we are back where we left off. Thankfully, me and Spoopy just, we got through that pretty quick. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It took us like maybe 3 minutes to recreate the whole game. Not gonna lie, like how smooth that was. And then also, sometimes I be realizing there's not as many turns as I be thinking there are. It's just a lot of, I guess the time spent thinking gives the impression that there are a lot of turns left in the game too. I mean, I just Thunderbolt and kill this, right? Or do I calm... I mean, could you possibly be AV? Because I kind of want to Calm Mind again, but at the same time, I don't want to take the chip from, let's say something. If you are AV... Oh, this should kill you anyway. Okay, cool. We're just going to Thunderbolt. Oh, he's just faster than us. I think they're, whatchamacallit, Scarf. Which would make so much sense. Cause I'm sitting here like, I know Poltegeist ain't the fastest thing in the world, but why the heck are we still slower than a goddamn Slitherwing, bro? Like, I know we're not the fastest thing in the world, but I'm a whole goddamn Poltegeist Ceodophus. I sub on you. Airy Impulse. That is a move. This is the most awkward 1v1 I've ever seen in my life. They have Airy Impulse, U-turn, and Roost. So that means you have no move to hit us. Which means I don't know what to do about this. Like, we're just going to be stuck right here. This is going to be the most cringe 1v1 in history, bro. Yo, this is going to be so cringe. Because at the end of the day, I don't think they can even break our sub to begin with, bro. And if they just keep clicking Airy... And here's the thing about Spoopy, right? Airy Impulse is a sound-based move, and she might think that she can't Airy Impulse me through the sub. Which would be so funny, if I'm being honest. Let's see how she responds to this. If she clicks it again, that she's on game. But I have a feeling she might not know that she can Airy Impulse me through the sub. She might not know she can do that. Hopefully she doesn't know she can do that, actually, because then this game will just take forever, because then you just keep clicking Airy... I mean, what do? You Airy Impulse over and over again. I Thunderbolt over and over again. You never make progress against me. I'm making slow progress against you. I don't know, bro. It's weird. Calypso. I'm going to... Okay. Calypso. You're annoying me. This is starting to annoy me. So we are +2 split F. I think we... Okay, so obviously if this thing's in front of us, it probably has Psychic Noise, right? It probably has Psychic Noise. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong about that. I could be very wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you have Psychic Noise, or you're just trying to get some HP back. It's one of the two, but it's definitely not both. So we're going to Calm Mind again, because I need to boost up. Like, you're the one who clicked Airy Impulse into me. If you didn't click Airy Impulse, I could just hit you as hard as I want to, but I can't do that because of... You have Psychic Noise, right? Psychic Noise, Psychic Noise... Sludge Wave, okay. We actually eked that up. We're +3, I think. Okay. So, how boosted are we, though? Like, are we... Okay, we're +1. We're gonna just start clicking Thunderbolt. I just needed to be strong enough to actually kill stuff. That's all I needed. Alright. We're not gonna do her like that, so that's 3 for the bolster. All she has left is Ogerpon, Roaring Moon, and Zapdos. Ogerpon probably takes a hit from us, actually. Zapdos just never beats us. Roaring Moon... Here's the thing, she has to go into something that can break our sub, so that means you probably go Roaring Moon here. At the cost of me just killing it. So, yeah, you know, Roaring Moon, show your face. Nucifera, that sounds like a... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I can be wrong. So let me see something. Let me see something. At what point do we kill this thing? Ogerpon, Wellspring. A +1 Thunderbolt probably won't kill you, but a +2 one will. But do we need to be... We're not going to be that guy. So we're just going to click Thunderbolt. At the end of the day, she is a homie, so we're not going to do her like that. This probably doesn't kill... Oh, never mind. I mean, there was a roll for that to kill, but it was like one of those rolls where it's like 60... It's like, if you've done calcs, then you've seen the roll where it's like 43.8% chance for you to kill, but then there's like 54.6% chance for the... It was one of those rolls. Okay, so we got the high roll on that, actually. This is probably going to be a 6-0, because Roaring Moon does not... Here's the thing, Roaring Moon has to break our sub, but you're going to die. And this is assuming you're scarfed, because if you're not scarfed, we're going to actually be faster than you. If you're not scarfed, we're actually going to be faster than you. So there goes Roaring Moon. And last but not least is the Zapdos, who... Yeah, you're not... Bro, you're not beating Raging Bolt, bro. You're just not. So that's all 6 kills for Raging Bolt. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think... I get the vague impression she didn't think Raging Bolt could do all this. But now we just two-shot this. Like, it literally cannot break our sub, bro. You literally cannot break our sub. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down as a Raging Bolt 6-0 because that's just what it is. Um, also, hold up. She's... Oh, I don't think she knew Eerie Impulse hit behind sub, so I'm going to... She's the homie, so I'm going to let her know that. But to be fair, so her last move is Discharge. So it's not like... You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was ever going to 1v1 us, but at the same time, she could have stopped me from setting up. I don't know, it's very weird. It's a very weird move, but I do like it because I've used it before. Well, not used it. I've been the receiving end on it multiple times, but I'm glad this one time we actually. That's actually crazy. Oh, I forgot. We've actually taken a lot of hits actually up to this point. We've taken a sludge wave. We've taken. Actually, we have taken a few hits, so that thing had to drop at some point. But GG's to the homie Spoopy. Sorry about the Raging Bolt thing, but GG's to the homie Spoopy. That was a good one. Think about it for tuning in. You haven't done, sorry. Please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, peace out.